Good evening, geeks and geekettes. Welcome to KEMN Radio, your number one Friday night Sultry Comic Talk show, where the baddies stay bad and the goodies wish they were. I'm your host, Raymundo Saratoga, and on tonight's show, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Have you seen it yet? A DC legend, living legend, gets a promotion. And the writer's strike. How will it affect the future of our superhero projects that we are thoroughly enjoying? All on this week's episode, Sultry Comic Talk. So, how's everyone doing this evening? How's the weekend treating you so far? So far, so good, I hope. Hope you guys are all having a marvelous week in Geek. May your pool boxes be empty and your collectibles stay posing. Before we get into anything, let's talk a little bit about some things that I found around the internet. Some huge news coming out of Costco this week. They're bringing back what they call a fan favorite. See, when I heard this and I saw this headline, I was really excited because I thought, oh my, they're bringing back the Polish dog. Ooh. Maybe even that sweet berry sundae. Back in 2018, Costco took those away from us. And just before the pandemic, they took even more from us. Kind of sad day in Costco eating when we found out about that. However, this week, they're trying to get us juiced, telling us that they're bringing back a fan favorite. Is it the sundae? Is it the juicy Polish dog? Nope, it is the goddamn chopped onions. They made a huge deal about bringing back chopped onions. So you got fan favorites coming back and it's chopped onions. What in the world, Costco? It's not what I'm here for. I'm here for the juicy Polish dogs or even the sweet berry sundae. So for a cool minute, us shoppers could add unlimited toppings, including chopped onions and sauerkraut, to our hot dogs at a condiment station before Costco removed them. And technically, there's been no official announcement from Costco, but the retailer confirmed to eat this, not that, that the diced onions are returning soon. I could have definitely done without that announcement, but because I dealt with it, you're going to deal with it too. Maybe this will get us back into the juicy hot dogs. I don't know. Let's see what happens. In DC news, let's talk a little bit about comics here, my friends. Come on. That's what we're here for, right? The Week in Geek. Big comic book news. Living legend Jim Lee has been promoted to president of DC Comics. Oh my. Huge congratulations to Jim. Seems like his hard work is definitely being noticed by the bigwigs. They believe that he should be pushed further up the corporate ladder. Now, his own artistic creations may slow down a bit, but now he's in charge of making sure the much bigger picture of DC is played out. Ooh, we're inching closer and closer to a Jim Lee ran DC Comics. Ooh. So let me ask you this, ladies and gentlemen. What work from Jim Lee would you like to see being played out on TV? I know there's a lot of Jim Lee fans out there, and I'm pretty sure that you're kind of happy. You're happy for him, and I get it. So this announcement was made only a few days ago, and all the congratulations out to Jim. Another thing going on this week, we all know about the writer's strike. Oh no. We all remember what happened back in 2007 when this happened. This is quite unfortunate for us fans. Remember when Lost and Heroes were dropped? Started off strong. Definitely wanted to follow those characters around. And then the writer's strike happened. Well, look what happened to those shows. Definitely rooting for the writers. We definitely want them to come back. But one thing that's coming out of this writer's strike, these picket signs, these things are absolutely amusing. Writer's strike wrote Chat GPT this. They're right. Hey, you need that human element. That Chat GPT can't do nothing without a real writer there. Chat GPT doesn't have childhood trauma. This is true. See, I think this is the reason why to follow the writer's strike. If you know one person who would be following this right here, if anything, follow it specifically for the science. Our therapist keeps saying we have to stand up for ourselves, so here we are, sorry. You're going to be the villain in the limited series about this. Man, this writer strike is a really big thing, and I really hope things get situated down there in Hollywood because we don't want our writers on strike. We definitely need them because one victim that's already fallen to the writer's strike. Unfortunately, looks like Marvel's Blade shuts down due to the writer's strike. Now, this project's been under, unfortunately, since almost the inception of this project. It seems like they've been running into a lot of trouble. I definitely want to see what Mahershala Ali can do with the character of Blade, but seems like Marvel can't get this one together. Let me know, chat. Are you even looking forward to another Blade iteration? See, at the end of Eternals, we got what could have been Blade in an uncredited voice cameo and teased a crossover with Dane Whitman, you know, the Black Knight. Seems like something that could have been pulled off, but we're just not sure what's gonna happen next. I just hope that Marvel can get their shit together. Calling all cosplayers and pop culture nerds. What are you guys doing this weekend? There is a slew of Comic-Cons happening this weekend. Let's go ahead and go over a few of them. If by any chance in the world you're going down to Costa Rica, Centro de Convenciones de Costa Rica in San Jose, they have their Costa Rica Comic Con down there. Oh my goodness, what is this? Who's here? Who's going to be featured in this one right here? Oh, look at this. He's going to be there for 2 days. Mr. Lou Ferrigno, the Hulk himself, is going to be in Costa Rica. Kevin Sorbo, look at that. Hercules himself. You know what? If you were going to do a Comic-Con and they say, would you like to go to Saskatchewan or Costa Rica, which one would you choose? Ooh, and Dan Moore is gonna be down there too. That man, though, they're lucky down there in Costa Rica. For my friends down south, in Augusta, looks like there's an Augusta Comic-Con going on down there. A little pop culture event. Let's see what's going on with this one, ladies and gentlemen. Look at all these cosplayers. What's happening here? Let's see who's going to be attending this one right here. Tiffany Grant. Oh, she voiced, what's her name in Evangelion? Mewtwo's voice is going to be there. All you Super Smash Brothers fanatics out there, there's a tournament happening over here too. Oh. This one seems fun. Like Tekken 7 and the Street Fighter 5. Man, this is going to be a nice little fun pop culture event. So anyone down in Augusta, Georgia, keep an eye out. There's a con happening this weekend. My friends on the East Coast, Saratoga Comic Con in New York. Let's take a look at this and see what's happening over here. Who's in here? Who's involved? Brian Tochi. Anyone remember him from the Police Academy movies? Some anime voice actors. Naruto himself, Octane. Anyone playing Apex Legends out there? If you are, what's your main? Let me know. If you're down in Saratoga, New York, if you're an Octane main, here's your chance to meet your boy, Nicholas Roy. Power Ranger fans, look at this. Ashley Hammond played the Yellow Ranger in the 1990s pop culture phenomenon. She's gonna be there. Tammy Stronach. Anyone remember her? Childlike Empress, The Never Ending Story. Oh, this one seems like a fun little con. This one seems nice. Anyone else gonna be down there? And then out here in the Bay Area on Sunday, Short Boxed Live. This is their second event. This one, I know Eman's gonna be joining the festivities, hanging out with everyone out there on the floor. Let's take a look here. Who's gonna be here? Look at all these shops right here. Everyone's selling comics. Look at this. From New York to the Bay. Quite a few people selling slabs. Let's take a look and see who's going to be here. Kelly Jones is going to be here. Mitch Garrett's going to be there. Oh, look at this. This is the man right here, Mr. John Jang himself. Oh, I know who Eman's gonna go after. I mean, which autograph he's gonna try to get. This is definitely one not to miss. Short Box Live in Santa Clara. Now, I just started reading comics again. Took a little hiatus for a few months, and whenever you fall off comic books, it's kind of hard to jump back in. Well, recently I found something that came out back in January, and it's definitely caught my eye. Anyone reading Black Cloak? I ran into this one just earlier this week, picked up issues 1, 2, and 3, and I am absolutely hooked. Written by Kelly Thompson of Black Widow fame and Meredith McLaren on the art, this Blade Runner style mixes with saga-esque drama and a delectable fantasy sci-fi blend as two black cloaks try to solve the murder of a beloved prince in Kyros, the last city in the known world, before his murder tips the city into war. I'm looking for issue 4 right now, and I am telling you, I am absolutely hooked with this book right here. I'm pretty much in love with. The art style is fantastic. The art style definitely matches the mood of this book. It's definitely kind of, YA-ish, but still very well written. I'm intrigued. Anyone else on Black Cloak? Let me know, chat. Now another series that I don't think has been getting enough love. I picked this one up on day one. I said, you know what? I don't think this writer has failed me as much as Tynan has, to be honest with you. Tynan's good, but in my opinion, I think this writer is just slightly better. Diverse. It's giving me everything that I need on the nice and horror-esque type writing. Anyone else reading Little Monsters? This is another fantastic book right here. Final issue comes out May 17th. The heartbreaking conclusion of that big hit series by the Eisner Award-winning creative team of Jeff Lemire and Dustin Nguyen. Does Romy have the ultimate answer to the young vampire's survival? Is there any spark of optimism to be found amongst the ruins? This was a fantastic book about childlike innocence, survival, what's right, what's wrong, quenching a thirst you never thought you'd have. I'm happy and not happy that this is about to end, but man, every issue of Little Monsters has been absolutely fantastic. It was beautiful. Shout out to Norton Rad out there. What's going on, brother? Thanks for coming by on the chat. Saying what's up. Calling Jeff Lemire Lemire. I get it. He's not for everyone. I get it, Norton Rad. He's actually my favorite right now, but that's just me. I guess I'm just the only one out there. Jumpman 209, I love you too, baby boy. Thank you so much for showing up this evening on Sultry Comic Talk here with your host, Raymundo Saratoga. Now here's a book that came out this week that's built up a lot of hype, talking about James Tynion IV and artist Fernando Blanco. They released their much anticipated World Tree. In 1999, Gabriel and his friends discovered the Undernet, a secret architecture to the internet. They charted their exploration on a message board called World Tree. Then they lost control. Someone broke into World Tree. Someone who welcomed the violent hold the Undernet had on them. At great personal cost, Gabriel and the others thought they sealed the Undernet away for good. They were wrong. Now, they know the meaning of fear. A lot of boobs in this one. This one was really crazy. Have you guys checked out World Fear? What are your thoughts? The art definitely matches Tynion's writing in this, for sure. And that's Fear right there. She's kind of nuts, a little crazy. But the book's got me intrigued. Already a lot of gore, I'm just not sure. No, Jumpman. Just because you're here, you turn me on, baby boy. See, Tynion has said that, he says, I'm extremely excited for readers to meet Fear. In the first issue of World Tree, she's one of the most frightening characters I've ever written in my career. A relentless murderer whose disturbing inhumanity draws on great fictional killers like Anton Chigurh. You know who that is, right? The emotionless villain from Cormac McCarthy's No Country for Old Men, played by Javier Bardem. Fear kills in the service of a higher power she found in the dark depths of the internet. And if she gets her way, it's going to mean the end of the world. Issue 1 was released this week, and I thought it was okay. But it's Tynion, so you know it's gonna take a little time to build up. Build way up. Have you guys read World Tree? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the chat. Jumpman, love you too. Lauren Rad, one chick in World Tree looks like Yolanda. Who's Yolanda, Lauren Rad? Let me know. Not gonna lie, Fear is kind of hot, but she's also really crazy. I don't know what I like more, the craziness or her weird haircut. Well, going into the weekend, as I mentioned earlier, Short Box Live will be held this weekend at the Santa Clara Convention Center with many dealers and artists on the panel. Again, I know my boy Eman of the C-List Villains will be there alongside his C-List villain buddy, Mr. C-List Villainous Red. Seems like there's going to be a lot of content creators out there this weekend as well. I love it because these events are for the people, for the collectors. Gene from Shortbox, we've met him before, and he's a really good guy himself. Real cool individual. Norton Rad tells me she's the singer from Die Antwood, and it's a cool design. Talking about Fear from World Tree. Might need to check that out, Norton Rad. Going back, these events are for people, for the collectors, for everyone, and hopefully a way not just to buy that one comic that's missing from your collection, or just to get a comic signed by your favorite artist like John Jang, but also to connect with each other when we're not behind the mic or the camera. So wherever you're at, ladies and gentlemen, if there's a con this weekend close to where you live, make sure you stop by, say hi, have a good time. And good night to you too, Jumpman209. Thank you so much for stopping by, baby boy. As for me, I'm going to be headed into the weekend to watch Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Still haven't seen it. I'm really excited to finish this one off. I mean, to see how it ends. Which may or may not be the end of this team consisting of our favorite band of mischiefs. Reviews are starting to roll in at the time of this show. The tomato meter is showing us that the fans absolutely love Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Currently sitting at a 96% audience score, with the critics giving it an 80%. That tells me that it is certified fresh on the tomato meter, so please, if you've seen it, no spoilers. But what did you think? Did you love it? Did you hate it? This is James Gunn's MCU swan song, and it seems like he's going to stick the landing on this one. My boy Norton Rad's telling me that Guardians of the Galaxy was great. And from what we're getting already in the previews, it seems like we are going to be getting a new team. He had a few issues with it, but overall, it was great. That's actually really good to hear. I hear everyone's telling everyone else to bring tissues, but not for what you think. Seems like they'll be cutting onions in this one right here, but we'll see what happens. And that's it for tonight's Sultry Comic Talk with your host, Raymundo Saratoga. I want to thank you in the chat for coming by and hanging out. And if you're watching on the rewind, thank you so much. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button and hit subscribe to Eman's World of Geek. I want to say thank you to Eman for giving me this platform and allowing me to do this show. Also, make sure to follow the C-List Villains podcast here on YouTube with host AJ and co-hosts C-List Villainous Red, C-List Eman and Luke of RKFA Comics for your weekly dose of comic book shenanigans with a group of mischiefs. Thank you once again for coming by and hanging out with me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Until the next time, sweet dreams.